Hello, hello. Am I audible? Good evening, all of you. Am I audible? Hi, hi, Rahul. Good evening. Am I audible? Rahul says good night. Good evening, good evening. CA study, Namra, Mukesh, okay. Mehtab, Bibish, audible, okay, fine. Shall we start now? Okay. So, hope you have practiced, right? Fine. So now we are doing calculus. Many of the students are planning to leave calculus, right? So we'll try to do few problems from calculus. If such type of problem comes, definitely what you know, even a non-mathematics student also can do it. Okay. For example, question number 170. F of x is x square plus 1 divided by x square minus 1. F of x is x square plus 1 divided by x square minus 1. You don't require any calculus if it is like derivative formula and all. Direct one shortcut I'll teach you. Using that shortcut you can directly do it. Okay, let us find out f dash of x. Kishore Kumar, good evening everyone. Roshan, yes. Don't worry Namra, whatever I do, only that much you do it from calculus. If similar type of question comes, yes, it's our luck. If doesn't come also, don't worry. Anyhow, we are going to, no need to prepare. I'm telling you this, don't prepare. Okay, those who already prepared, you can watch this lecture with just know what are the tricks and all. Those who have not done before calculus, leave it, don't worry. Only watch this lecture because I'm going to keep this in mind that even the students who are leaving this calculus an option, for them, if some simple questions they are asking, regularly they are asking. If such type of question again they repeated, then anyone can do it. So in that way only we are going to do. Are you all ready? Yes. F dash of x. Okay, getting passed in maths. Okay, great. Thank you, Roshan. आपके one shot के भरोसे से. Okay. See, both the terms you cleared maths. Now that one shot, this is more than enough. Fine. So here, let us understand what exactly. Here, it's not a trick, it's a shortcut. Okay, it's a shortcut. What is coefficient here? 1. Cross multiply. Here, what is coefficient? Cross multiply. Minus 1 into 1. Minus 1. Minus of 1 into 1. 1. Divided by x square minus 1, the whole square. Whatever x is there, na, that we have to differentiate. What is derivative of x square? Answer over. For example, this minus 1 is minus 2. So minus 2 into 2x is what? Minus 4x divided by x square minus 1 the whole square. That's it. You no need to apply u by v rule here. Okay, you no need to apply u by v rule here. Yes, general content I will be solving the correlation regression. I told you yesterday itself. I told you I'm going to solve calculus. After completing calculus, I will be doing what? Correlation regression. Okay. If time permits, we'll discuss something in probability also, some important concepts in probability, some problems from theoretical distribution. So I'm just keeping this mind. Whatever we do, the similar type of question should come in the exam. So that next 2 hours, just give it to me. That's it. I'll try my level best to complete it in 2 hours. Everything. Okay. Yes. After that, you can go for your preparation. I hope you understood the trick shortcut. Okay, for u by v rule. Now. Next question. Will there set AB questions paper, sir? Maybe, yeah, of course, will be there. Yes, my dear, let us start. Okay. Next one is log of x by y is equal to x plus y, then find dy by dx is equal to, look at this, log of x by y is equal to x plus y, dy by dx is equal to, this is called implicit function. And look at the option, Options are in terms of x and y. Options are in terms of x and y. That means I will give you one shortcut. Use that shortcut. First step, log x by y is what? Log x minus log y. Minus x minus y equal to 0. First step, bring everything to left hand side. Second step, write the answer. Implicit function means what? X and y together. That is what implicit function. X and y together. Options also will have x and y. So dy by dx is equal to, just do what I'm saying, dy by dx. Next step, answer. Minus. Don't ask why. If you see that is implicit function, x and y are together, bring x and y to left hand side. Then write the next step as dy by dx is equal to minus of, open the bracket. Don't ask why and all, just follow what I'm saying. Something upon something. Okay. Now, first differentiate left hand side of that equation with respect to x. Consider y as constant. Now, first term, log x. Do we have x in the first term? Yes, sir. Log x. I think everyone knows what is derivative of log x. What is derivative of log x? 1 by x. Do we have x in the second term? No. 0. Do we have x in the third term? Yes, sir. What is derivative of x is? Minus 1. And fourth term. Do we have x in the fourth term? No. So what is it? Now come to denominator. Same rule. Now here what we have to do, keep x constant, differentiate y. Do we have y in the first term? No. Leave it. Do we have first in the second term? Yes, sir. What is derivative of log y is? 1 by y. Since there is negative sign, I am using negative sign, minus. Next, do we have y in the third term? No, sir. Do we have y in the fourth term? Yes. What is derivative of y is? 1. Now minus, let me take minus outside. So what will it will become plus 1 by x minus 1. Can I write it as 1 minus x whole divided by x? Divided by, here minus came outside, so everything is plus. So what is next? 1 minus y divided by y. Is that correct, my dear? Which is equal to, y will goes to numerator, x will comes to denominator. What you are going to get? Y into 1 minus x divided by x into 1 minus y. Just pray to God, these type of questions should come in the exam. None of these. Actually, there is a mistake here. It should be minus y. Let it be. Let us mark it as none of these. Okay. Fine. You all understand, my dear. So what to do? X and y together means implicit function type question. Remember, whenever implicit function, parametric equations are comes, always simple equations will be given. They are not going to give you some complicated equations. Very simple equations will be given. Simply use this rule. dy by dx is equal to minus of, differentiate with respect to x, keeping y constant. Denominator, differentiate with respect to y, keeping x constant. Okay. Next. Not audible. Yes, hello? Am I audible or not? Yes, minus I took outside so that it will become plus. Manikandan. Am I audible or not? You tell me. Guys, can you please tell me audible or not? Yes, audible. Very good. Thank you. Next. So this is what we call it as implicit function. Okay, implicit function means in terms of t. X is equal to in terms of t, y is equal to in terms of t. One line answer, one line answer. We have to find out dy by dx. We have to find out dy by dx. First you take y. Differentiate. What you are going to get? T square minus 5. It's a basic derivative. Everyone can do it. What is derivative of t square? 2t. That is there in the numerator. Denominator divided by. Differentiate this. What is it? 2. Because 2t derivative is 2. 2 get cancelled, answer is t. That's it. Sir, it looks very simple, sir. Yes, of course, these type of questions only asking every time. If parametric equation questions are there, definitely it will be of this format only. Is that clear, my dear? Next one. And this is what I'm talking about, implicit function. This is what I'm talking about, implicit function. Implicit function, x and y together. One line answer. Are you ready? dy by dx is equal to minus of, open the bracket, numerator by denominator. Now listen here. First differentiate left hand side of the equation with respect to x, keeping y constant. Then differentiate left hand side of the equation keeping x constant. Now first term, numerator, now first term. Do we have x in the first term? Yes, sir. X square. What is derivative of x square? 2x. Very good. Do we have x in the second term? Yes, sir. Only x we have. What is derivative of x is? 1. So remaining you keep as it is. Do we have x in the third term? No, 0. Do we have x in the fourth term? No, 0. Same logic applied in the denominator. Do we have y in the first term? No. So first term is 0. Do we have y in the second term? Yes, sir. Only y alone. So what is remaining? Do we have y in the third term? 2y. Answer over. That's it. So what will be the answer, my dear? Tell me. So 2x plus 3y divided by 3x plus 2y. Option A. Are you all understanding it or not, my dear? Very simple. Okay, very, very simple. We are only making it complicated. Okay, similar question. Are you ready? Can you try this? Dy by dx is equal to minus of, open the brackets, numerator by denominator. Numerator and the denominator. Now differentiate the first term. What is derivative of first term is? Okay. Second term, do we have x? Yes, sir. X square we have. What is derivative of x square? 2x. So already 2 is there. So can we write it as minus 4x y square? Do we have x in the third term? Yes, sir. Plus 5. Whole divided by. Now with respect to y. Do we have y in the first term? No, sir. Do we have y in the second term? Yes, y square. So what exactly will come, my dear? Minus 4x square y. Y in the third term? No, sir. Y in the fourth term? Yes, sir. 1. That's it. But answer is not yet over. Because what they ask you to find out, x is equal to 1, y equal to 1. Only substitute. X and y remove. Only coefficients you add. Minus of 3 minus 4. What is 3 minus 4? Minus 1. Minus 1 plus 5? 4. Divided by minus 4 plus 1. Minus and minus plus. So 4 by 3 is your answer. Yesterday I told you one statement. Do you remember? Option A. When the options are very close, mostly what? Option A will be the answer. I told you that. Okay, as an examiner, what I will do is I'll select option A because all the options are very close. So first I'll choose the first right option. This is human psychology. If you know how to play with human psychology, cracking this kind of competitive exam is what, very simple. Okay, I'll try my level best to teach more psychology. Okay, now this question is asked once in the examination. X power y is equal to y power x. First step, apply log. So what exactly will come? Log of x power y. What is log of x power y? Y log x. Log of y power x. X log y. Bring it to left hand side. Minus x log y is equal to 0. So dy by dx is equal to minus of, open the brackets. Do we have x in the first term? Yes, sir. So therefore y into 1 by x. Can I write it as y by x minus log y? Because x only alone, x derivative is 1, so that we are writing denominator log x cube, keep as it is, derivative of y is 1 minus derivative of log y is what? 1 by y. So this will become x by y. I think you got the answer. Now minus of, what exactly you are going to get, my dear? Y minus x log y divided by x whole divided by y log x minus x whole divided by y. Now take y to numerator and x to denominator. So minus of y into y minus x log y divided by, what is it? X into y log x minus x. Where is the option, my dear? Option C. Sir, minus is not there, sir. Sir, I'm multiplying minus inside the bracket. This will become log y minus y. I can understand the students who are struggling in derivatives may not be able to understand this. But students who have little bit idea about derivatives, definitely they can understand. Okay. You don't think the question is very difficult. It's actually what when you do, automatically you will get it, my dear. Okay. Next. And this one, x power m into y power n equal to this one rule you remember. Okay. What I'm going to say. I'm not going to solve it. Direct answer. Just understand the concept. Linkeshwaran is asking where it is located, sir. It is in West Mambalam, Chennai, my dear. X power m, y minus y power n is equal to x plus y whole power m plus n. See, not only this, x power 5, y power 4 is equal to x plus y whole power 9. Am I right? All are the same format. You understand the format. X power m, y power n is equal to x plus y whole power m plus n. Just understand the format. That's more than enough. If you can find out this, because this question three times they asked in the exam. So if this type of question comes in the exam, simply you do answer as y by x. That's it. Y by x. Don't use, sir, we used to apply log method, sir. No, you please don't behave like a mathematics student. Okay. Okay. I Isaki. Yes. Now, next one. Y equal to 2x plus 4 by. If see this questions and all comes now, you should be very happy because x square d square. You forget about everything. You are looking at it now. Yesterday I told you one rule. What I said, sir, if left hand side is given, we need to find out the right hand side. Simply what I told, for all the left hand side parts are given, they ask you to find out right hand side and look at the option. If the options are 0, 1, -1, something like that, then simply you mark 0 and come. Don't worry about anything. Okay, so nothing is going to happen. Okay, yes. Next one. This is cost function question now. This time, last time they did not ask, so this time I can expect this question. What is it? The cost function for the product of x units of a commodity is given by. Okay, now the cost will be minimum. This is maxima minima question. So again, this one may be little lengthy but very simple. What is it? Maxima minima question. What we have to do, you know, first what is f of x we have to write. What is it? 2x square minus, okay, I don't know, I think it is 2x cube, right? 2x cube minus 15x square plus 36x plus 15. This is first step. Okay, next step, find f dash of x. What is it? 6x square minus 30x plus 36. Third step, one more time you differentiate f double dash of x. What is it? 12x minus 30. Keep as it is. Okay, next one, take this equation f dash of x. 6x square minus 30x plus 36 is equal to 0. Then it's a quadratic equation. Divide each term by 6. X square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Is it x minus 3 into x minus 2 equal to 0? What is x is equal to? 3, 2. Now first substitute x is equal to 3 in f double dash of x. What you are going to get? 12 into 3 minus 30. What is it? 12 3s are 36 minus 30? 6. Greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, the function is maximum. So this is not my answer. So x is equal to 3, not satisfying. So x is equal to 2 definitely will satisfy. No need to check. X is equal to 3, it is maximum. But question is what? Minimum. Therefore 2. Okay. Can I give you one simple logic for this? It's a calculative risk. If you want to take risk, you can take it. I'm not going to insist you to take. I'll tell you. 6x square. And here 30x. At least this step you can do. Everyone can do it. Now, by looking at the equation, I can say the points are going to be what, you know, and the options also I'm seeing 3, 2. 3 2s are 6. 6x square, so 3 2s are 6. That logic I'm going to apply. Now, minimum. Whichever is minimum, that is answer. Okay, whichever is minimum, that is answer. It's a calculative risk, that's it. Next question. The value of integral of x square minus 1 the whole square dx. Actually, there is one thing is missing. Okay, x square minus 1 the whole square. It's a basic integration. Integral of x square minus 1 the whole square dx. Simply what you have to do, a minus b the whole square formula. What is it? X power 4 minus 2x square plus 1. You don't worry about this integration and all. Just leave it. What is the integral of x power 4 is? 5 by 5 minus 2x cube by 3 plus x plus c. It's a basic integral formula. Answer over. X power 5 by 5 minus 2 by 3 x cube plus x plus c. Answer is what? A. Option A. Okay. Next one. E power 3x plus e power minus 3x divided by e power x. E power 3x plus e power minus 3x divided by e power x. Am I right, my dear? I am looking at the options. Fine. Very good. Now, can I split this? E power 3x divided by e power x plus e power minus 3x divided by e power x. Is that right? So, e power 3x by e power x. One e power x will get cancelled. Is it e power 2x? Plus, is it e power minus 4x? Because when x goes to numerator, minus x. Now, integrate. E power 2x integration is what? E power 2x by 2 plus e power minus 4x by minus 4 plus k or plus c, anything. This is the answer, my dear. E power 2x by 2 minus e power minus 4x by 4 plus c equal to 0. Am I right? Next. Because most of you will, instead of leaving, so have some patience. Integration I'm doing now. Students who are not comfortable with calculus, have some patience. Just listen to this lecture. Only reason what you know, God knows, a similar type of question or same question expected. If you remember the answer, at least just like that you can mark and come. I'm not here to teach today because teaching today not possible. Today only thing. See, in 2 hours we have to complete the paper. That is the challenge, right? 2 hours we have to complete the paper. Method and all not important here. So forget about the method. Okay. Now, integral of 8x square divided by. I will give you one pattern. So by looking at the question, you may find it difficult, but it's a very simple question. I'll tell you one method, super duper method, you will be shocked. X cube plus 2 the whole cube, right? Always remember, whenever this type of question comes, this one also can be written like this. Am I right, my dear? Yes. Now, whenever this type of question comes, what to identify, I'll tell you. Within the bracket, what you have? Outside x square will be there. Within the bracket, x square is there. Outside the bracket, x. 1x will get reduced. That's it. This is what the format you remember. If you remember the format, actually the method is substitution type. No need to do substitution type and all. Answer is over. Once you can identify this, answer is over. Look at this. Answer is integral of x cube plus 2 whole power minus 3 plus 1. What is it? Divided by plus c. Answer over. So simply what you can write, minus 4 by x cube plus 2 the whole square plus c. That's it. Where it is? 3 is missing or what? Sorry. This 3 has to be multiplied. Sorry. Okay, the 3 has to be multiplied with this. Okay, that is I forgot it. 3 minus 4 by 3 into x cube plus 2 the whole square. Okay, fine. I'll show you one more thing. Okay, I'll show you one more problem. For example, x square plus 5 into x dx. Okay, whole power 10 you take it. X square x. So what will come, tell me? X square plus 5 whole power 11 divided by 10 twos are 20 plus c. Answer over. Okay, this 10 and 2 multiply and write it in the denominator. This is the answer. Okay, fine. Next one. Integral of x power x into 1 power log x. See, I would like to give you one thing. Derivative of x power x is, x power x into 1 plus log x. Remember the formula. So integral of x power x into 1 plus log x is what? Only x power x plus c. So directly you can write the answer as x power x plus k. Arvind is saying my volume is low. Is my volume low, my dear? Please, can you please tell me that? Is my volume perfect? Am I audible? Am I audible, my dear? Next step. I'll give you one shortcut. Integral of x square into e power 3x. See, I'll 1 sec, my dear. 1 sec, 1 minute. Yes. Index number, please do, sir. Wait, general content. For all the students, mathematics, non-mathematics students, similar type of question you please expect in the exam. Integral of x square into e power x. Okay, integral of x square into e power x. In one line answer you should write. What is it? E power x. Keep it outside. Open the bracket. Now, first term is what? Write x square as it is. What is derivative of x square? Write 2x. What is derivative of 2x? Plus c. Plus, minus, plus. Answer over. Okay, sir, but in this question, we have x square into e power 3x, sir. This question was asked in the exam. That's what I've taken. E power 3x means outside the bracket you write e power 3x only. Outside the bracket you write 3 power 3x only. First, what is here? X square. Write x square. Derivative of x square? What is derivative of 2x's? Now, what is coefficient of x's? 3. Write 3, next 3 square, next 3 cube, plus, minus, plus. Answer over. Very simple, my dear. E power 3x into x squared by 3 minus 2x by 9 plus 2 by 27. So here what will come? Option B. Correct? Sorry, not option B, option C. They multiplied e power 3x inside the bracket. Is it clear, my dear? Are you understanding it? Yeah? Volume is fine now. I think, see, there is a problem with your side, Arvind. Can you please check the volume from your side? You all understood the method. You all understood the method. See, I'm telling you, last 2 attempts they did not ask this type of question. Let us expect this type of question this attempt, okay? I'll just pray to God, man. This type of question only should come in the exam. Okay, if it comes, okay, and first time today only you are learning, you got 1 mark, and it's important question only. Yes. Next, integrate x power n into log x. It's a formula. Okay, integrate x power n into log x. It's a formula. You remember it as a formula. Option C. Sir, what if it is x cube? Okay. If it is x cube, e power x dx means same rule only, my dear. E power x, x cube. Right, x cube. Next, what is derivative of x cube? Next, derivative of 3x square. Derivative of 6x's. Plus, minus. You understood? Pranit, Dheeraj, listen here. One more thing I'll tell you. If I'm an examiner, I will not give x cube. I will not give x cube. Okay, if I'm an examiner, I will not give x cube. Not only me, actually no one will not give x cube and all. But x cube comes means now you can do it. Not a big deal. But I'm telling, after teaching only I'm telling you this. It's not that, don't learn and all, I'm not saying. After teaching only I'm telling you this. Okay, if I'm an examiner, I will not give x cube. Okay, fine. Because it's a 1 mark question, that too in from integration. And you're not giving your JEE exam. Okay, fine. Yes, next one. 1 by x minus 1 by x minus 2. Yeah, it's a partial fraction question. Again, I'm telling you. Tonight, you please pray to God. These type of questions only should be asked in the exam. Because these questions and all, what direct answer. But we struggle a lot. Okay, I'll tell you one trick, super duper trick. X minus 1, x minus 2. One line answer. What is it? Integral of 1 by x minus 1, x minus 2 dx. Simply do what I'm saying, my dear. First term is x minus 1. Write log of x minus 1. Second term is x minus 2. Write log of x minus 2 plus c. Now, we need to find out the number before log x minus 1, log x minus 2. What is first term? X minus 1. Put x is equal to 1 here. Numerator only 1, so keep 1 as it is. Don't substitute in 1 minus 1 because 1 minus 1 is 0. Denominator 0 is not acceptable, so leave it. And substitute here. What is 1 minus 2? What is 1 by minus 1? Minus 1. So this is minus 1. Just simply put it as minus 1. Next, what is next term x minus 2? Put x is equal to 2. And substitute on the left hand side. What is it? Numerator 1 only. Divided by 2 minus 1 is what? 1. Don't substitute 2 here because it will become 0. So 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 minus 1 is plus 1 only. Plus 1. So is it nothing but log of x minus 2 minus log x minus 1, my dear? Is it log a minus log b? Okay. Log of a by b. X minus 2 by x minus 1. So option A. Lingeson is asking how long this session will take. My dear, I'm assuming only 2 hours. Whatever I could cover, all the important parts, I'll try my level best to cover because tomorrow is your exam. I don't want to waste your time. Okay, I don't want to waste your time. Don't worry. Because you are prepared nicely. Okay. This basic question, you please try to solve it. And this question, initially in the CA Foundation exam, first 3 attempts, similar type of question, every time they were asking. But last 2 to 3 attempts, I did not see this type of question. Okay, I did not see this type of question. Okay. But if this question comes, direct answer you need to remember. What is 0 plus 2? 2. Here 2 minus x. It is square root, power of anything it could be. That lower limit plus upper limit minus x will be there. That's it. In that case, Answer directly you write upper limit minus lower limit divided by 2 will be the answer. That's it. For example, can you give me the answer for this question, my dear? Can you give me the answer for this question? 7 minus I whole power 10 divided by 7 minus x whole power 10 plus x power 10 dx. Can you give me the answer for this question? Can anyone give me the answer for this question? Upper limit plus lower limit is what? 7. That's 7 only given. Now can you give me the answer for this question? What is the answer for this question? Online students, can you please give me the answer? Guys, can you please give me the answer? One by 2. Array, what I said, upper limit minus lower limit divided by 2. If you are forgetting this, tomorrow if the question comes in the exam unnecessary, we lose 1 mark. Remember 39, remember 199. Okay. Pranijir is saying 3.5. No, my dear, upper limit 1 by 2. Upper limit minus lower limit. What I said, upper limit minus lower limit divided by 2. What you did was upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. Okay. At least integration this much you do. Now, limit now, I will give you 3 type of question. 2 to 3 types of question. Only practice those questions and to go. Only practice those questions and to go. If those questions did not come, don't ask me. 95% that type of question only going to come in the exam. So if doesn't come, sir, yesterday you said this question definitely will come, but it did not come, don't say that. But I'm telling you 95% chance only these 3 type of questions. Okay. First, limit x tends to 4 x square minus 16 divided by x minus 4. Now we have to substitute x is equal to 4 in that polynomial, but here there is a problem. Direct substitution is not possible. If I substitute, what will happen? 0 is coming in the denominator, which is indeterminate form. So just do what I'm saying. Differentiate numerator separately. What is derivative of x square? 2x. Derivative of denominator separately. Don't apply u by v rule. Differentiate the denominator. What are you going to get? Now substitute x is equal to 4 here. What is it? Answer over. That's it. For example, limit x tends to 3 x square minus 3x plus 9 plus 3x plus 9 divided by x minus 3. What will be the answer, my dear? Simply you differentiate. What is it? 2x plus 3 divided by 1. Now substitute the limit. 2 into 3 plus 3 divided by 1, which is equal to 9. All polynomials, this way only you do. This is called L'Hopital rule. Whenever limit comes, differentiate numerator, differentiate denominator separately and get the answer. Now, next type of question, infinity type. So far they have not asked this type of question after they introduced limit. Actually, so after that only 1 or 2 question paper only came out. In both the type, limit extends to infinity, they did not ask. Even in, I did not find any question from your institute material also. But still, let us prepare for the worst case scenario. Because if it comes now, without solving, directly we can mark the answer. I am writing 3 types of question. Now, 3 types of question. What is the first type, you know? Degree of the numerator is equal to degree of the denominator. Degree of the numerator is equal to degree of the denominator. That is the first type. Degree of the numerator is equal to degree of the denominator. That is the first type. Okay. If degree of numerator is equal to degree of the denominator and the infinity is given, so directly the answer is 3 by 7. 3 by 7 in the sense what? Coefficient of highest degree divided by coefficient of highest degree. Here x square is the highest degree, so that coefficients only we have to write. So answer is 3 by 7. Okay. General content I already told you. I will do. Please wait. Next one is infinity. Here degree of numerator is more than degree of denominator. In that case answer is always infinity. In that case answer is always infinity. Now what is the third case, my dear? Degree of numerator is less than degree of denominator. In that case answer is always 0. Is that correct, my dear? That much. This is what we have to do. Okay. Next, third type of question. Limit x tends to 0. 1 plus 2x whole power 1 by x. 1 plus 2x whole power 1 by x. Now e power, what is coefficient of x here? What is coefficient of x square? Sorry, what is coefficient of x here? E square. Answer over. Now, can you give me the answer for this? Minus 3. Because coefficient of x is what? Minus 3. Okay, coefficient of x is what? Minus 3. So this is what we have to do, my dear. Okay, at least these three type of question you should do and to go, because these three question type doesn't require any method, direct answer. Okay, fine. So limits, at least this much you prepare. Those who have not do it now, just prepare. CAGR yesterday I did na, Roshan. CAGR yesterday I did, my dear. Okay, so statistical description of data I'm not going to do. Okay, because it is what you know. I think you know it. The quickest method, everything. This theory chapter. See, chapter number 11. That is statistical description of data. If you want to do the best method, the best material is your institute material. No need to prepare from any other material. Okay. Fine. And next chapter is central tendency and dispersion. I call central tendency and dispersion as time value of money of statistics. That means what? Statistics, like mathematics, you prefer time value of money, na? Highest weightage. In statistics, highest weightage is what? Measure of central tendency and dispersion. When you prepare measure of central tendency and dispersion, two types of question you should prepare. One is mean type, all type of mean question you should do. Second one is standard deviation. One is mean, other one is standard deviation. This is what you have to do. Okay. And past few attempts, this question now they are continuously asking. Okay, so I hope everyone knows this. And the last attempt now, based on this formula, two questions came last attempt. Okay, fine. But I don't know whether this time it is going to happen or not. But past all, like last 2-3 attempts after the new scheme came, and they have keep on asking this question. I don't know what is there in this question. Since this time question paper came out, okay, they have given the question paper to you, na? So I don't think similar type of questions will be asked. Okay, but still, why to think about those things, my dear? Let us prepare for that case. Now, correlation regression. Let us do correlation regression. I remember at least 3 questions you can expect from today's session from correlation regression. Only do this at least 3 questions, because many of them are planning to leave correlation regression also. Don't do that. Okay. Now, correlation coefficient is a pure number. Of course, it's a pure number only. It doesn't have any unit. So it's a pure number. The value of coefficient of correlation can vary from -1 to +1. The high values of one variable tend to low value of the other. If one increases, other decreases. What is it, my dear? Inversely correlated. Negative correlated inverse. When both comes, both is the best option. I already told you, right? Yeah. Sir, नहीं हो रहा है, sir, उस formula. No, see, actually, Roshan, I hope you remember this formula, right? P plus 1 by a whole power n. Am I right? And CAGR is nothing but we need to find the value of I. That formula only they have given. Nth root of amount divided by principal minus 1. This is the formula for CAGR. Yesterday I did. Just look at that question. Okay. Yesterday just watch that lecture. Next. The covariance between two variables. See, covariance, variance, everything is mean only. It is mean only. Mean can be negative. Mean can be positive. Mean can be 0. Same way, variance can be negative. Variance can be positive. Variance can be 0. Okay. Similarly, covariance can be negative. Covariance can be positive. Covariance can be 0. Either positive or negative or 0. Now, if y equal to a plus bx, then when b is more than 0, 1 less than 0, minus 1. So here definition is it is 1 or minus 1 according to b more than 0 or b less than 0. For example, y equal to 3 plus 2x. What is r equal to? 1. Why? Sir, coefficient of x is positive, sir. Now, what is r equal to? Minus 1. Am I right, my dear? What is r equal to? Minus 1. What about this 3x plus 2y is equal to 7? What is r equal to? Minus 1. Why, sir? If 3x go to this side, it will become minus 3x. Y is positive, this is negative. Or otherwise, what to do, I'll tell you. Simple method, I'll tell you. Some linear equation is given. Find r. This is the question. You may confuse, sir, plus 1 will come or minus 1 will come. Many people will get confused. One simple method I'll tell you. Slope you find out. What is slope? Minus a divided by b minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of y. What is minus of, what is coefficient of x is? What is coefficient of y is? Minus 5 by 2. What is it? Minus 5 by 2. Is it negative? R is equal to minus 1. If you are getting confused with plus minus, then find slope. Okay, next. If the plotted points in a scatter diagram lie from upper left to lower right, this way, that means it is negative correlation. Upper left to lower right is negative correlation. Lower left to upper right is positive correlation. Okay. Next, if the value of correlation coefficient is positive, then the points in a scatter diagram tend to cluster from what? Positive means from lower left to upper right. Okay, lower left to upper right. Option? Okay. For finding correlation between two attributes, attributes means what you know, it is not quantitative, it is qualitative data. For correlation, coefficient of correlation, that is Carl Pearson's coefficient of correlation is what? Quantitative. And for attributes, it is Spearman's rank correlation. So what will come? Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. The sum of the difference of the rank is always 0. Remember this, it's a very important MCQ. The square of the coefficient of correlation R is called the coefficient of determination. Oh, sir. Sir, both, sir. Because, sir, you said, sir, whenever both comes, we need to mark both. Do you know? Determination. Don't you remember coefficient of determination R square? Coefficient of non-determination is 1 minus R square. Coefficient of alienation is what? Root of 1 minus R square. Now, if the relation between x and y is given as y equal to ax plus b, then the value of correlation coefficient is, we already did, minus 1 if a is negative, of course. If a is negative, coefficient of x is negative, r is always minus 1. We already did this one, am I right? Both, sorry, both. Because 1 if a is positive, of course. Rxy and Ryx, they are symmetric. Mohan, yeah, you can ask your doubt, my dear. Or otherwise, you please note down my number. You can WhatsApp your doubt. Okay. After the session, I'll check the WhatsApp and I'll do it. Rxy is the same as Ryx. Of course, as far as Rxy and Ryx is concerned, they are what? Symmetric. They are symmetric. See, Bxy is not equal to Byx. Arivali. Regression coefficients are not symmetric. Coefficient correlations are symmetric. So it is true. The correlation between age and income. As age increases, income increases only. Of course. Say at the age of 20, how much you are earning. At the age of 40, definitely will be more than that only. So it is positive correlation. The correlation between profit of the insurance company and the claims. Of course, when the claims are increases, profit decreases. So it is negative correlation. The correlation between unemployment index and the purchasing power. When unemployment increases, purchasing power actually what? Decreases. Negative. Chandru is please. What is please, my dear? Now, what is the spurious correlation? Spurious correlation is nonsense correlation. Spurious correlation is a nonsense correlation. That means what? It is a bad relation at all night. Low correlation at all night. Two variables having no causal relation. Option C. Correlation coefficient between shoe size and intelligence. Is there any connection between correlation? If there is a connection? No, sir. Chandru, I did not understand. Answer means what? Sir, I need answer PDF, sir. I finished this PDF, sir. I did. Rupesh, yesterday only I said, I have only questions. Answers, now I am solving. Directly I am solving the answers. Na? I'll try. Standard error formula. Please remember the standard error formula. 1 minus r square by root n. As far as statistics is concerned, don't worry, most of the questions from past year, either it will be available in scanner or it will be available in your institute material. Now, the covariance of x comma y between x and y when? So what is covariance of x comma y formula, my dear? Sigma xy divided by n minus sigma x by n into sigma y by n. I think all the informations are given. Can you please calculate this? Chandru, what did you ask, my dear? Tell me that. Yes, what is it? What is it? 110 divided by 5 minus 15 by 5, 36 by 5. What is the answer, my dear? Use your calculator. 22 minus 3 into 7.2. 0.40, okay? Now, coefficient of correlation between x and y is 0.6. Covariance is 4.8. Variance of x is 9. Then standard deviation of y they are asking. What is the formula for R, my dear? You are brilliant. Covariance of x comma y divided by variance of x into variance of y. Am I right? So covariance, this is 0.6. Covariance of x comma y is what? 4.8. Root of variance of x, 3. Root of variance of y also can be done standard deviation of y. Can you calculate, my dear? Can you calculate? 0.375, option B. Am I right? I love you. Next. The coefficient of correlation R x comma y when. So what is R formula? Can you do it, my dear? R formula n into summation xy minus summation x into summation y divided by root of n into summation x square minus summation x the whole square root of n into summation y square summation y the whole square. Can you substitute and get the answer? And very important instruction, if you don't remember this formula, don't never ever try. If you remember this formula, then only you should try. Otherwise, don't touch. Okay? Do not touch. Nothing wrong in leaving this question. But if you remember the formula, of course, it is advisable to do this sum. It is advisable. If you remember the formula, sir, it is time consuming, sir. It is not time consuming. You have calculator. Just like that, you can do it. Okay? Tell me the answer, my dear. My dear children, please give me the answer, my dear. Please give me the answer. Please give me the answer. Yes. See, you people are taking too much time to get the answer. That is your issue. Okay, sorry. Sangeeta. Summation x square, summation y square. Yeah, do it. Huh? See, you are taking too much time. Am I right? This is your problem actually. Calculator, now you should know how to use calculator. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Can anyone give me the answer for this? 289. Hey Rupesh, you already did, you said. Now you please give me the answer. Okay. अरे यार. Okay. Oh ho. Why? Cha. Then better don't attend this question only. If you are taking more than 1 minute for this question, better don't attend, because this is not worth giving more than 1 minute. All the informations are given. 25 into 508 minus summation x into summation y. 125 into 100 divided by root of n into summation x square. What is summation x square? 260 minus root of summation x the whole square, 125 the whole square, root of n into 25 into summation y square. Y square is what? 464 minus summation y the whole square, which is 100 square. You do it slowly. Even from online also no one is giving me the answer. Next question. Yes. Covariance of x comma y is 15. What restriction should be put for the standard deviation of x and y? Listen here. See, the formula is what for R? Covariance divided by standard deviation of x into standard deviation of y. Correct? R is always between -1 and +1. So definitely numerator will be less than the denominator. Numerator should be less than the denominator. So product of the standard deviation should be more than the covariance. Imran Ansari is given answer as B. I'm marking, I'm tweaking. Okay, fine. So the product of the standard deviations should be more than what? Covariance. So now the product of the standard deviation should be more than 15 because 15 is the numerator. So option B. Next, the coefficient of correlation are between x and y. Okay, it's a very simple question. Minus 16.5 divided by root of variance of x. Root of 2.89, which is 1.7 into 100. Root 100 is what? 10. So minus 16.5 divided by 17. Can you give the answer, my dear? Minus 0.97. Thorfinn is given as option B. Option B is wrong, my dear. See, you ignored negative sign. You understand what mistake you are committing? You understood now, Imran? Okay. This type of question comes from correlation or don't leave. Now, same rule you follow. Slope you find out. What is going to come? 3 by 4 something. Am I right, my dear? Is it negative? R will be given to you. So simply you put R is equal to minus 0.6. Correct? Now, U is equal to x plus 1. V is equal to y plus 2. R x comma y is equal to R v comma u will be what? Listen here. R is not affected by shift of origin or change of scale. It is only affected by sign of change of scale. Here, coefficient of x also positive, coefficient of y also positive. Both are having same sign. Either both positive or both negative. R remains same. Okay, if opposite sign, then R negative value. So therefore, here it is 0.6 means 0.6 only. Now, 2, 3, 5, 7, some data is given. UV is 10, 15. Sir, should I use the table? Don't use the table. Very simple. See, 2 into 5, 10. 3 into 5, 15. 5 into 5, 25. 4 into 5, 20. 7 into 5, 35. Second one, minus 6. That means we are multiplying by minus 6. Am I right, my dear? It is affected by sign of change of scale. So, given correlation is 0.93. Since there is negative sign comes, therefore, minus 0.93. Now, 295, 296, 297, 298. Please mark these questions, these 4 questions. Okay, you can expect any one question out of these 4 or similar to these 4, 1 or 2 questions. I am telling you confidently. Okay, fine. From correlation, hereafter whatever I am going to do, only these type of questions only you can expect in the exam. No need to expect any other question from correlation. Sir, if I do correlation, whatever you do now, that is more than enough? Yes, of course it is more than enough. Okay, I said 3 to 4 marks now, that's what I said. From here only it is going to come. Now, sir, what if they ask some different question? No way. Only this is what they are in your syllabus. And from rank and from concurrent deviation method, one compulsory question they are asking. So, please learn this. if the sum of the squares of the difference of ranks given by two judges A and B of 8 students is 21, what is the value of the rank? I think rank formula you know, 1 minus 6 into summation d square divided by n into n square minus 1. So 1 minus 6 into summation d square is 21 divided by n into n square minus 1. Is it 8 into n square minus 1? Can you please complete this? 0.75. Next step. If the rank correlation coefficient between marks in management and mathematics for a group of students is 0.6, sum of the squares of the difference of the rank is 66, what is the number of students in the group? That means 0.6 is equal to 1 minus 6 into 66 divided by n into n square minus 1. What is the simple method, you know? Put n equal to trial and error method. First put n equal to 10 here. After simplifying this, if we get 0.6, that is your answer. Can you check whether 10 is coming as the answer or not? Can you please check, my dear? Yes. Now coefficient of concurrent deviation. Coefficient of concurrent deviation. I hope you remember the formula. What is it? RC is equal to plus or minus root of plus or minus 2c minus m divided by m. What is m equal to? N minus 1. C is number of concurrent deviation. Am I right, my dear? General content 9 you are saying. What is 9? I don't understand. What is 9? Okay. So what is it equal to? They are giving answer as 9. Is it 9 or 10? Okay. So now plus or minus root of 2c minus 1. What is 2c? 2 into what is number of concurrent deviation? 4 minus m. M is what? N is 10. N is 10. So m is equal to 9. 8 minus 9 is minus 1. So here outside the bracket we should take what? Minus only. And here also minus only. Divided by m. What is m? Is root for everything or only for numerator? Everything. So what is it, my dear? Minus 1 by 9. Am I right? Minus or minus plus 1 by 3. So answer is minus 1 by 3. Option D. Yes, number 10 is the right answer. Now, in Spearman's correlation coefficient, the sum of the difference of the ranks between two variables shall be what? 0. Past few attempts, this non-determination at all, they are not asking. Okay, if they are asking, it's a jackpot to you people. What is non-determination? 1 minus r square. Is it equal to 0.64? The difference between the observed value and the estimated value is called error or residue. A or B. The two lines of regression become identical when r is equal to what? Plus or minus 1. When two lines are perpendicular, then 0. Okay, identical means plus or minus 1. The regression coefficient remain unchanged due to shift of origin. Okay, shift of origin. If R be the Pearson's coefficient of correlation in a bivariate distribution, then the two regression lines are at right angle if R equal to what? 0. Just now only I said, am I right? R, Bxy, Byx always will have the same sign. If Byx, Bxy positive, R will be positive. Bxy, Byx negative, R will be negative. Sir, what if Byx is positive, Bxy is negative? No, that case is not applicable only. So we'll have the same sign. The correlation coefficient between x and y is minus 1 by 2. Bxy is minus 1 by 8. What is Byx? My dear, you know this. R square is equal to Byx into Bxy. What is R square is? 1 by 4 is equal to Byx. It is given, oh, we need to find out. Into, what is Bxy? 1 by 64. Sorry, minus 1 by 2s are. So what is Byx is equal to? Is it minus 2, my dear? Sir, over. Okay, next one. Next one, look at this. For some bivariate data, following results were obtained from the variables. Okay, some details are given. What is given variable? They ask you to find out y. So y depends on x. So y on x equation to be framed. Y minus y bar is equal to byx into x minus x bar. Y to be found out. What is y bar? What is byx? Minus 1.5. What is x? X given as 60. Minus what is x bar? See how simple question. Huh? Can you please complete this? Can you find the value of y? 17 point? Very good, my dear. 17.7. Excellent. Yes. Next one. For a bivariate data, two regression lines are 40x. Guys, this type of question, compulsory. Compulsory. Okay. You cannot ignore. Okay, you cannot ignore. Compulsory question. Now, two linear equations given. Then the values of x and y are, or x bar and y bar. This is what the question. Find the value of x bar and y bar. Nothing. Solve it simultaneously, get the value of x and y. Okay, can you check, my dear, what is the answer? 13 and 17, can you try? 40 into 13 minus 18 into 17. What you are getting? 40 into 13, m plus 18 into 17, m minus. Are you getting 214? So therefore option B. Because 13 and 17 satisfy the equation. Now, given the regression equations, 3x plus y equal to 13, 2x plus 5y equal to 20. Which one is regression equation of y on x? They ask you to find out which one is y on x. My dear, please expect this kind of question in the tomorrow definite question. Yeah, simply what to do? Find the slope. Minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of y. Find the slope. Minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of y. Now, compare only the magnitudes. What is here? 3. Here 2 by 5. Here 2 by 5 is less than 3. Am I right, my dear? So whichever is lesser is going to be my y on x. Whichever is smaller, see, don't consider negative sign. Sign don't take. Only the modulus value to be taken. Only the magnitudes to be taken. So second equation is our answer. Find the slope. Compare the magnitudes. Whichever is smaller is our y on x. Then what is x on y, sir? Array, the other one is x on y. Now, the two regression lines are given. Find the value of y if x is equal to 9. Now, my dear, look at this very carefully. X is equal to 9 is given. They ask you to find out y. Sir, simply I'll put x is equal to 9, sir. Don't do that. That is wrong. Because x is equal to 9, here you will substitute, some value you will get. X is equal to 9, you will get substitute some value. Both options will be there. Both the answers will be there in the option. Then what to do, sir? Let me give you one simple logic. What is given? So, x is given. We need to find out y. So, equation should be y on x. So, we need to identify which equation is y on x. Which equation is y on x. What exactly will come? Minus 2 by 3 minus 1 by 2. So, which is smaller here? Minus 2 by 3 means that is 0.6. This is 0.5. This is smaller. Am I right, my dear? So, substitute x is equal to 9 in this equation. X plus 18 minus 25 is equal to 0. X is equal to 7. Am I right, my dear? Oh, sorry. Oh, x is given. What the Priya? What you are doing? 9 plus 2y minus 25 is equal to 0. 2y is equal to 16. What is y equal to? 8. Next step. I want to do this question very slowly. Okay? I want to do this question very slowly because very important type of question. Are you ready? Let me do it little slowly. Two equations are given. 2x minus 5y plus 6 is equal to 0. Second one. 5x minus 4y plus 3 is equal to 0. They ask you to find out what is r. Okay. Now, step number 1. Find slope of both the lines. What is slope of this line? 2 by 5. Slope of this line? 5 by 4. Now compare the magnitudes 2 by 5 and 5 by 4. Sir, 2 by 5 is less than 5 by 4, sir. So this equation is our y on x. And this equation is our x on y. Now, this is directly you can write it as byx. Now, bxy is reciprocal of the other slope. What is it, my dear? 4 by 5. Now, r square is equal to byx into bxy. So, what is byx is? 2 by 5 into 4 by 5. So, what is it, my dear? R square equal to 8 by 5. What is r square equal to? What is 8 by 5, my dear? 1.6. What is root of 1.6? 1. R is equal to 1.26. Sir, plus or minus will come na, sir? No. Since both 25, so what? Oh, sorry, 25. What is 8 by 25? See, point. What is square root of 0.32? 0 point? Okay. Correct? Okay. Now, plus 0.56 or minus 0.56? Plus 0.56. Why? Because bxy, byx both are positive. Therefore, plus 0.56. But they have given it in not this format, na. So simply we'll do like this. So r is equal to root 8 divided by 5. Root 8 can be done as 2 root 2 by 5. Plus 2 root 2 by 5. Am I right, my dear? Yes. Now, u is equal to 2x plus y. V is equal to minus y minus 6. And regression coefficient of y on x is 2.4. What is the regression coefficient of v on u? See, this type of question, this is shift of origin change of scale question. So remember this. They ask you to find out BVU. Just simply do what I am saying. First one, what is coefficient of y? Write it in the numerator. Divided by, what is coefficient of x? Write it in the denominator into 2.4. So what is the answer, my dear? There is a mistake in the question. It may be what, this is minus 3y. It's a textbook question. Now what is the answer? Minus 3.6. Okay. The following data is given based on 450 students for marks in statistics and economics at a certain examination. So mean marks in statistics, x bar equal to 40, y bar is equal to 48, standard deviation of x is equal to 12, standard deviation of y is equal to 16. Sum of the product of the deviations of marks from their respective means, summation x minus x bar into y minus y bar is equal to this. Okay. The average marks of the economics of candidates who obtained 50 marks in statistics. That means x is equal to 50 given. We need to find out y. So tell me, my dear, what is it? Y minus y bar is equal to byx into x minus x bar. Is that clear, my dear? Now, I know y bar, I know x bar, I know x. Only byx to be found out. Am I right? What is byx formula? Do you remember? Byx is equal to summation x minus x bar into y minus y bar. Okay. Divided by summation x minus x bar the whole square. Sir, summation x minus x bar the whole square is not given, sir. Standard deviation formula you know. Am I right? Summation x minus x bar the whole square divided by n root of. Standard deviation of x is given as what? 12. So let me square it on both sides. 144 is equal to summation x minus x bar the whole square divided by n. What is n equal to? 450. Cross multiply, my dear. 450 into 144. Summation x minus x bar the whole square. 450 into 144 is what? So this one is 42075 divided by what? 64,800. What you are getting? Divided by 64,800. 0. Can I write it as 65, my dear? Now you can substitute the values. Y minus y bar. What is y bar is? Y bar is 48. So y minus 48 is equal to 0.65 into 50 minus x bar, which is 10. I think you got the answer. 54.5. That's it. Am I right, my dear? Okay. Now, shall we do? See, guys, shall we do theoretical distribution? Some important, simple question. Is it fine? Again, 3 marks. Only those questions are going to come. You don't worry. But I may solve for 20-30 questions. From that only you can expect the 2-3 questions. As far as probability is concerned, okay, formula type questions, this type of questions na, don't ignore. 2 questions compulsory. I want you to remember all the formulas. Okay, I want you to remember all the formulas. Is it clear? Fine. Imran, so that's what I said, my dear. Probability na, I want you to do it because we may not have time for this. Formula type questions you need to see. I would like to, what is it, I'm just taking some chapters which generally people ignore. Okay, and those chapters na only what? Those chapters and all only actually what in the exam point of view you are ignoring. But from that topic, very simple questions they are asking. Very simple questions they are asking. At least today, whatever I'm going to say, just remember what I'm saying. You don't ask why, how it come, forget about it. Just remember, tomorrow when you see it in the question paper, at least it will strike. Okay, for that you have to attend. Okay, fine. Binomial distribution is what? It is symmetrical when p is equal to 0.5. The mean of a binomial distribution is always more than variance. Actually, this question now, every time actually I have seen this question at least 5 to 6 times. Sometimes what happens, here they are asking mean of a binomial distribution always more than variance. In which distribution mean is more than variance? Binomial distribution. In which distribution mean is equal to variance? Poisson distribution. Questions they are asking, please understand. If the same question comes, thank me later. What is the probability of getting 3 heads if 6 unbiased coins are tossed simultaneously? Sir, binomial distribution formula to be applied. Nothing doing. Very simple. Are you ready? Total how many coins are tossed? Denominator write 2 power 6. And how many heads you want? Out of 6, C3. All of the answer. That's it. What is 6 C3, my dear? 20 divided by 64. 0.31. At any cost, don't ignore. Okay. Now, what is the standard deviation of the number of recoveries among 48 patients? N equal to, when the probability of recovery is 0.75. So, N equal to 48, P is equal to 0.75. So, what will be Q? So, what is standard deviation is NPQ, root of NPQ. Can you give the answer? 48 into 0.75 into 0.25 and its square root. What is it? 3. That's it. Now, X is a binomial variate with the parameter 15 and 1 by 3. Parameter means N and P are the parameters. It is biparametric. So, mode of the distribution. What is mode of the distribution? 15 plus 1 into 1 by 3. N plus 1 into P. What is 16 by 3 is? See, since it's a non-integer, it's unimodal, and the modes are whatever number before 5 comes na, that is what the answer, 5. Even 5.9 comes, don't find approximate value. Whatever number before 5 comes, that is the value. Before decimal comes, that is what the answer. Okay, but if it is, for example, same type question, if n equal to 14 given, what is mode, my dear? 14 plus 1, 15 by 3, which is equal to 5. It's an integer. If it is integer, there are two modes. One mode is 5, other mode is 5 minus 1. 4. If it is known that probability of missile hitting the target P is equal to 1 by 8, what is the probability that out of 10 missiles fired, at least 2 will hit the target? Minimum 2. It's a lengthy question. Minimum 2 means what? 2 can hit 3 or 4, it's big one. So instead 1 minus 0 plus 1. So 1 minus NCX. What is NCX? Total how many? 10. 10C0 P power X. P power X is 1 by 8 power 0 into 9 by 8 power 10 plus 10C1 1 by 8 power 0 9 by 8 power 9. Sir, I don't know this question and all, sir. If it comes in the exam, what should I do, sir? Leave it. Because here calculation will take lot of time. That is, if the power 10 and all, now finding it very difficult. It will take time. See, remember, it is not about attending the right, it is not about attending all the questions. It is about what? Sometimes, knowingly we should leave this kind of questions. Because this question will kill your time. Even if you remember, if you know the solution, still don't try it at the beginning. Even small mistake cost you 10 to 15 minutes. Remember one thing. In the exam hall, if any student commits mistake, to come out of that mistake takes at least 10 minutes. Please understand this. You will be losing your time if you even commit one mistake. That's what I always used to tell you. Don't try any question in the exam hall. Do not try. Okay, exam hall is not to try there. Okay, because we have that impression, you know, in the exam hall we have to try. No, in the exam hall we are not supposed to try. Last 4 months we tried, and what we tried, that we are just going to spit it out in the exam hall. That's it. So all the MCQ type questions, competitive exam, they are testing how much you prepared. That's it. So here, how you are getting the answer doesn't make any sense. Even if you remember the answer going into marking, nothing wrong in it. Okay, because without learning you cannot remember. That is what the logic. You cannot remember without learning anything. Sir, how can I mug up the thing, sir? If mug up means what? I don't know concept, then what to do? Remember, you can mug up only when you can understand. Remember this always. Okay, fine. For a binomial distribution with mean 4, variance 3. Vibish, yes, my dear, I can tell you. Thorfinn is asking how much weightage for time value of money and probability how much marks. I'll tell you. The weightage of probability 5 to 6 marks. Weightage of time value of money 10 to 14 marks. Okay, fine. And weightage of theoretical distribution is 6 to 7 marks. And sir, but probability is simple, na sir, as compared to theoretical distribution. Why you are avoiding probability, sir? Why you are doing theoretical, sir? Actually, in MCQ type questions, theoretical distribution is very simple. Okay, yeah. Now NP is 4, NPQ is 3. The mode. Okay, the mode. So therefore, we need to find out what is N. We need to find out what is P. Okay, NP equal to 4, NPQ equal to 3. Instead of NP, put 4. Is 4Q is equal to 3? Q is equal to 3 by 4. P is equal to 1 by 4. Am I right, my dear? P is equal to 1 by 4. Q is equal to 3 by 4. Substitute here. N into 1 by 4 is equal to 4. What is N equal to? 16. Mode is what? N plus 1 into P. What is N? 16 plus 1. 17 into 1 by 4. What is it, my dear? 4 point something. So therefore, 4 is the answer. Whichever number before decimal is your answer. Okay. See, in MCQ type questions, by this theoretical distribution, you will be shocked to know the truth. Normal distribution is simple as compared to binomial and Poisson. But in the classroom, many of you might have understood what is understood binomial distribution. You might find it, binomial distribution is very simple. Poisson distribution also okay. Normal is very difficult. But actually in the exam hall, normal distribution only is going to give you marks. Please understand this. Binomial, of course, it is not that good as compared to normal distribution. Okay. Now, the mean and the variance are given. The probability of getting 3 success. So NP is equal to 4, NPQ is equal to 2. So what is it? 4Q is equal to 2, Q is equal to 1 by 2, P is also 1 by 2. 3 success, that is P of X is equal to 3 they are asking. So NCX, what is N equal to? Achha, substitute N equal to 8. 8C3, 1 by 2 power 3, 1 by 2 power 5. What is 8C3 my dear? 56. 56 divided by 2 power 8. 7 divided by 16. Now, Poisson distribution is always positively skewed. Binomial distribution with parameters m and p can be approximated by Poisson distribution with parameters m equal to np is n tends to infinity, p tends to 0, so that np remains finite. These are famous questions. I hope you all remember this. Number of misprints, it's a Poisson distribution. Am I right, my dear? For Poisson distribution, mean and variance are equal. Which one is uniparametric? Poisson. Poisson is uniparametric. Binomial is biparametric. Normal is biparametric. Binomial is discrete distribution. Poisson is discrete distribution. Normal is continuous distribution. Now, x is a Poisson variate. P of x is equal to 0 equal to x is equal to 1. Find x is equal to 2. What is P of x is equal to 2, my dear? E power minus m square divided by 2 factorial. Am I right? We need to find out what is m. Very simple. X is equal to 0 equal to x is equal to 1 given na. Two numbers are consecutive. So m equal to the greater number. Substitute there. E power minus 1, 1 square divided by 2. 1 by 2e. Okay. X is a Poisson variate. The expected value of x is equal to 1. That means m equal to 1. Then value of p of x more than 1. Simply you find out 1 minus p of x is equal to 0. 1 minus e power minus 1. 1 power 0 by 0 factorial. 1 minus e power minus 1 is the answer. X, p of m, and its coefficient of variation is 50. What is the probability that x would assume only non-zero values? P of m, its coefficient of variation is 50. Look at this. Coefficient of variation formula you remember. Sigma by x bar into 100 is equal to what? 50. Am I right, my dear? Yes. Coefficient of variation is given. Now, variance and mean are equal. So, standard deviation can be written as what, my dear? Root m divided by m is equal to 1 by 2. Correct? Squaring on both sides. M divided by m square equal to 1 by 4. So 1 by m equal to what? 1 by 4. M is equal to 4. Substitute the value of m equal to 4, but e value should be given to you, which is not given here. So at least this much you prepare. Okay. This question I don't want to suggest for the first time prepared students. Okay, I don't want to suggest. Now you listen here. This is what important. Two questions you can expect from here. The most important continuous probability distribution is known as normal distribution. The wage of a workers of a factory follow normal distribution. Wage is normal. Okay, wage is normal. The variance of standard normal distribution is 1. In standard normal distribution, sigma is equal to 1, mu is equal to 0. The total area of the normal curve is always what? 1. The normal curve is bell-shaped. The normal curve is symmetrical. The mean and mode of a normal distribution always equal. In normal distribution, mean equal to median is equal to mode. For a binomial, for a normal distribution, the points of inflection are mu minus sigma to mu plus sigma. Minus 1 to plus 1 when it will come, for standard normal distribution. For a standard normal distribution, the point of inflection is what? Minus 1 and plus 1. Please understand the difference. Purposely I kept it. Because we will, for a normal distribution also, you will put minus 1 and plus 1. Okay, for normal distribution, mu minus sigma to mu plus sigma. For standard normal distribution only what? Minus 1 and plus 1. The mean deviation about median of a standard normal variate. Mean deviation, see what is MD equal to? 0.8 sigma. So what is the answer here? D. Why? Sir, it is standard normal is given, sir. Therefore sigma value is 1, sir. Therefore 0.8. But by mistake what you will mark? 0.8 sigma. So there you will lose marks. For a normal distribution, mu, okay, this question now, so far, so many times they asked. Okay, area between mu minus 3 sigma to mu plus 3 sigma, which is always what? 0.9973 or otherwise what? 99.73%. This way we need to remember. Okay, the normal distribution, mean is 150, standard deviation 45, Q1 and Q3. What is Q1 is equal to, my dear? What is Q1 is equal to? Mu minus 0.675 sigma. What is Q3? Mu plus 0.675 sigma. What is Q1, my dear? We need to find out. So Q1 is equal to mu is 150 minus 0.675 sigma 45. Can you please complete this? Rajkumar is asking, I have a question, doubt in sum number 25, 65. Wait, my dear. Option? D, yeah, okay. B, yeah, okay. B for Bombay? Yes. Now, so the approximate relation. For this, now, I give you one statement. I hope you remember. What is it? QD is to, MD is to, SD is equal to 10 is to 12 is to 15. Now, the question is based on QD and SD, right? You take QD and SD. What is QD by SD? 10 by 15. Is it 2 by 3? So 3 QD is equal to 2 SD. Correct? See, this type of question comes now. Please don't leave. Such a beautiful question this is. Look at this. What is the coefficient of variation of x? What is coefficient of variation x formula, my dear? Sigma by mu into 100. From here we have to find out what is sigma, what is mu. Look at this. Mu is this. X minus x bar. Sigma is this 4. Just substitute. 4 by 10 into 100. 40. Don't leave, my dear. Please understand this. Next, what is the first quartile? So Q1 is equal to what? Mu minus 0.675 sigma. From here we have to find out what is mu and what is sigma. Mu you already got it. What is it? Now sigma. Sir, sigma outside the square root should come now, sir. Take this root 72. Can I write root 72 as 36 into 2? Correct or not, my dear? So can I write it as 6 root 2 pi? Now this 6 is our sigma. So mu is 10. 10 minus 0.675 into 6. Can you give me the answer? Option C. Next, if the two quartiles are 14.6 and 21.25.4, this is Q1, this is Q3. What is the standard deviation of the distribution? Tell me, what is the standard deviation of the standard deviation of the distribution? Oh, my dear. Half of range. Half of range. 5 point? Can you please check it once again? Oh, Q1 and Q3 is given. Sorry. Fine. Then use this. Q1 mu minus 0.675 sigma is equal to 14.6. Mu plus 0.675 sigma is equal to 25.4. Now can you please solve it simultaneously, get the value of standard deviation? What is it? Please find. Still you're doing. So what is it? 0.675 plus 0.615, what is it, my dear? Minus 1.35 sigma is equal to 1.08 minus 1.08. Is it 1.08? No, sorry, 10.8 minus 10.8. Tell me, minus 10.8 divided by minus 1.35. 8. In a normal distribution, quartile deviation is 6, standard deviation will be what? See, QD is equal to 0.675 sigma. QD is equal to 0.675 sigma. Now, quartile deviation is 6. What is the standard deviation? So, what is it, my dear? 6 divided by 0.675 sigma. Can you please tell me what is it? 6 divided by 0.615. 8.888, approximately 9. Am I right? Next, if the area of the standard normal curve between z and this, they ask you to find out phi of 1. Whatever value is given, add 0.5. That's what your answer. 0.8413. Okay? Yes. Now, see, index number and all, I hope you can easily handle. Fine. Now, let me give one small, simple instructions. Listen to these instructions very carefully. Accordingly, I want you to approach in the examination. Is that clear, my dear? There are some simple instructions I will give you now. First, in the question paper, the questions are going to be like, mixed. Okay, wait, I think where is remote? Okay, now I cannot. Remote, the camera remote. Yes, question papers now mixed. Okay, so here the real challenge is not the questions. Okay, the real challenge is not the questions. The real challenge is approach. See, first question may be from directly time value of money, or even you may not be understanding what is the first question only. For example, first 10 question also you don't know. Okay, even you don't know the first 10 questions. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. I think I'm not visible. Okay, even first 10 questions if you don't know also, not a big deal, my dear. Okay, even first 10 questions also if you don't know, not a big deal. Still we have got 90 questions. And one more problem you have to understand. When you get the question paper, as soon as you see the question paper, you will find not even first few sums when you read now, you will understand, you will feel that it's all are new questions. Okay, array, what I will do? That anxiety, that pressure will come. Don't worry, my dear. It is not only your problem. Each and every child who is appearing for this type of exam, everyone will face this problem. So to settle ourselves will take little time. That is what for accounts and law they give 15 minutes extra time. Okay, but this competitive exams like MCQ type questions, they don't give extra time because you need to handle the pressure. Okay, here in MCQ type questions in competitive exams, what we check your how much pressure you are able to handle. Okay, because in 2 hours you are attending, institute is not expecting you to score 100 marks. What institute is expecting? In 2 hours they are not asking you to score 100 marks, they are just asking you to score 50 marks. Please understand, only 50 questions, 2 hours, more than enough. That is what institute is expecting. But what we are doing, we want to attend all the questions. That we are not supposed to do. So come out of the anxiety. Okay, come out of the anxiety. And questions are mixed. For example, first question may be from standard deviation or central tendency and dispersion. Don't expect first 40 questions maths, next 20 questions logical reasoning, last 40 questions statistics. That way no one will ask. That way no one will ask. Okay, all the questions are mixed only. Last time, luckily, what happened? All time value of money questions were together. Even don't expect if 4 questions from ratio proportion means all 4 questions will come together. That is also not possible. And the worst part is logical reasoning. That too, now seating arrangement questions is the worst part. Sir, I am very happy about seating arrangement, sir. I am very much expert in seating arrangement, sir. My dear, when it comes to seating arrangement, just follow my rule very strictly. Of course, you are going to appear, you know what to handle, because here by sitting and saying is very simple. Okay, I can give you some suggestion. Okay, so that you can, okay, sir, I think I'll be able to give the confidence. That's it. You just think what just do what I'm saying. If seating arrangement questions, linear arrangement questions are coming means, of course you attend. Second, in linear arrangement also, if it comes 8 people arrangement, 7 people arrangement, don't never ever try to attend, because when number of people increases, number of hints also will increase and it will kill your time. Okay, that is the real challenge. So when the number of people are increasing, don't attend only. 5 people means you can attend. 6 means also to the extent okay, but 7, 8 and all, please don't touch in the beginning. Second, blood relation. In blood relation, conversation type you can expect more. For example, if 5 questions are from blood relation, at least 3 conversation type. And the conversation type questions, it is actually real challenge. Conversation type is real challenge. Of course, you are aware about the trick how to handle a conversation type question. In that, if you follow the trick, anyone can answer. Don't put yourself into the question. Okay, don't put yourself into the question that my uncle, my chacha and all, please forget about it. What is given, that only you should follow. Okay, in number series and coding decoding, the real challenging part is what, odd man out. Odd man out is real challenging. The beautiful part is coding and decoding. And one type of question compulsory. What type, 2 codes will be given. We need to decode the third one using the 2 codes. Using the third one we have to do. You no need to remember the values, alphabet values and all. In the exam they will not ask. Definitely they should not ask. Okay, alphabet values, sums you might have solved in the classroom and all. Okay, that they won't ask. Mostly they will not ask. Because institute is not expecting you to remember the value of ABCD and all. So what type of questions will be expected? Like, jumbled words. Like, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, that type of, that is A, B, C, D means they may be asking what? C, D, E, F. That jumbled things. Okay, plus 2, plus 2. That way they can ask, or minus 2. This way only they will be asking. Or otherwise, 2 hints will be given. Third one we have to decode. This type of question you can expect. So this is what logical reasoning is all about. But number series when it comes, you have to be odd man out. You should be very careful. And number series, simple questions will be asked. Odd man out, what happens, they ask purposely that is, they will confuse you. Similar type of numbers can be given. Ignore. Sir, odd man out, sir. Sir, 1 mark, sir. Array, don't worry, my dear. Nothing is going to happen. Okay, nothing is going to happen. And you should not have the guilty feeling also. Array, I am leaving odd man out. Array, I am leaving this one. Don't worry. If it is confused, leave it. Okay, it is as equivalent to the integration problems. It is as equivalent to the theoretical distribution area type problems. So no need to worry about it. Okay, next one. Direction problems. When it comes to direction problems, when you read, of course, I told you, left to right rule I said. I hope you remember it. Left to right cancellation rule I said. Or otherwise, if you are comfortable with the drawing, so go for drawing. But remember, don't close your eyes and don't imagine yourself going north, taking right, taking left. Don't do that. Carefully you do. And where students will commit a mistake, I'll tell you. When the person is moving towards south, taking left which side? Correct, na? This is what is our left. What people will do is, this way they'll take. And entire problem will be wrong. Okay, my dear. Yes. How much question to be attempted approximately? It is not about number of questions to be attempted. Even 50 questions in 2 hours you are attending, that is also fine. You will get 50 out of 50. Okay, if all questions are right, 50 out of 50. I have got a great example. We have got student who scored 100 out of 100 also. I got student 95 also. There are students who attempted only 54, scored 51. That type of students also we have got. It is not about how many questions you are attending. Okay, it is about how many questions you are attending correctly. So that's what I always used to tell you. Sometimes you should know when to say no. If you keep on attending the questions, it is not correct, my dear. Okay, it will affect very badly. So that you are not supposed to do. See, your biggest enemy is your anxiety. Biggest enemy is your confidence level. Arey, you prepared nicely. I'm telling you this. You are prepared nicely. Simply go and mark. Simply go and mark. Don't worry. And don't never ever try questions in the exam hall. Have you all noticed one thing? In this MCQ type questions, they don't give answer sheet to solve. Have you noticed it? Do you know why? Do you know why they are not giving sheets to solve? Rough paper or any paper they are not giving, na? Why? Arey, you are not supposed to solve in the exam hall. You have to remember. You are not supposed to solve in the exam hall. But what we are doing, we are not like, still you are behaving like school children or like school exams. This is competitive exams. This approach is completely different. This approach is completely different. For example, in intermediate and final level, you have MCQs, no negative marks. MCQs with no negative marks. Okay. If it is wrong, 0. And if it is correct, 2 marks. So no negative marks. There the things are different. Here they are checking your they are checking your, how much pressure you can handle. See, it is just purely what pressure handling only. If you know how to handle the pressure, you can score more than 18 max. Remember, don't never ever try any new questions in exam hall. This is my humble request. First you give the priority of what questions you know, especially theory questions and all. Just keep on solving it. Okay. And one more thing, don't search the question. For example, time value of money, you are confident, then don't read each and every question and okay, where is time value of money is coming. Don't do that. That is another time waste. So what you have to do, start from first question, read. Not understanding, go to the next question. Not go to the third question. Sequence wise, if you go now, it is correct, it is good. Okay. Otherwise, definitely it is going to affect. But don't try. Whichever question first you keep on marking now, first you do that. And OMR sheet, handle it very carefully. Use HB pencil and handle it very carefully. Write your roll numbers, everything properly. Okay. And many students are committing mistakes there only. If you are committing mistakes, you are gone. Because the machine is going to correct your paper. Machine is going to correct your paper, not the human being. Even the shading is not proper, you may lose. Remember, per question you have got 1.2 minutes. 1.2 minutes. That means what? How much time? 72 seconds. Okay, how much time you got, my dear? 72 seconds for one question. Okay, in that 72 seconds, you have to read, you have to solve, you have to mark, shading. These three work to be done in 72 seconds. So first 10 seconds read. And one more mistake we are committing. We read a question twice or thrice. Once you are reading, okay, blindly you are reading. After that, oh, what I did. Okay, again you are coming and reading the question. Don't do that. First time itself, read it properly. You will have enough time. Don't worry about it. Some problem may take 2 minutes, but some problem may take only 10 seconds. But shading should be what? On time you should complete. Is that clear, my dear? Yes. So otherwise, don't worry. You are prepared nicely. And one more thing, sleep peacefully. Okay, nothing going to happen. Exam will also reach very early. Don't panic. Okay, before exam and all, don't get panic. I am confident, at least whoever I taught in my class, I am very much confident. Nothing going to happen. Especially this 400 some questions. I am telling you, my dear, this is for perfect tool for the revision. Perfect tool for the revision. So last minute I am preparing this book, I am preparing that book, and so many unwanted questions and all you will keep on solving. To avoid that only I am giving this. At least this much you do. So that this is the proper revision. All the questions are very simple only. It is not only simple, and these are the question type you can expect in the exams. Correct? Because initially I said it is not for 100 out of 100. It is at least to ensure 60 marks. Is it clear, all of you? So any questions, anything you want to ask, sir, TVM important expert from the attempt, please. Simple interest, compound interest is the important concept from TVM, simple interest, compound interest. Effective rate of interest, 2 questions they are asking every time. Effective rate of interest, 2 questions nowadays they are asking. And relationship between simple interest and compound interest questions they are asking. And after that, annuity type, yes, last time I think annuity there is no question it seems. They were okay. Last to last attempt it seems. One or two attempts they did not ask annuity question only. But nowadays CAGR they are asking. Regularly they are asking. Depreciation compulsorily they are asking. And a discount rate and all they are asking. So go through all the example sums. I am telling you bond problems, you please check it from your institute material and go bond problem. Okay. Yes. Sir, is it enough to score 50 plus from this? This, if you know each and every question, 60 plus is possible, not 50 plus. Okay, if you prepare this much, 60 plus is possible. Permutation combination, how much marks are? Permutation combination 4, maximum 4. And all 4 questions are going to be very simple questions. Very simple question. Direct questions will be asked. Okay, direct questions will be asked. So don't ignore. See, whichever questions, whichever topic you are ignoring, there actually we have got very simple questions like a normal distribution, like permutation combination, like calculus, okay, like set relation functions. These topics will have very simple questions. But you have, like, you have dependent on so many topics, like, this one, statistical description of data, okay, or we can say some sampling theory questions, or we can say this one, what is it, logical reasoning. There only they ask some conceptual questions, so you have to be handle it very carefully. Is that clear, my dear? Yes. So let us not waste our time. Okay, it is not about me giving the lecture and you are listening. This is not the time to listen to anything. Just I have given the idea, but still I'm telling you, you are only going to write the exam. So whatever going to happen, just I can tell you, please handle it carefully. If you can handle first 5 minutes, you will definitely clear. That 5-10 minutes and the last 5-10 minutes is going to decide your result. Please understand this. First 5-10 minutes and last 10 minutes. Last 10 minutes, what happens, we keep on marking. Okay, if at all you want to guess, I told you what I said. D and all, don't try. Options are closed means go for option A. So these are these are things, just remember. Okay, and one more request I'm telling you. You people are writing here only next to our this thing now. Tomorrow 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the app I will be uploading all the answers. Okay, you can check tomorrow itself, evening itself you can check what is the answer. Okay, my dear. So all the best of luck. Okay, stay safe and you will do wonder. Bye, all of you. Thank you so much. We will meet in inter. I want everyone to come in inter. Okay, bye everyone.